Welcome to Country Kickback, where you'll hear the latest music from performers you already know and discover new music and artists from around the world. If you have an artist you'd like us to chat with, reach out to the team at countrykickback.com, or you can watch our live videos and more by following us on social media and YouTube. Here is your host, Danny Shaw, with the latest from Country Kickback.
Hello. Hi. How's Tamworth going, everybody? Let us know in the comments if you're here and what has been your favourite moment since. We've got Max Jackson. This is your first time, and we normally have a tradition, but it's Tamworth and we've only got short. We normally go right into your music history and what got you into music. So do you have a few minutes, a quick version, and then we can do another show and we can go right into it.
Of course. Yeah, so I grew up in Canamble.
Yes.
Which is a little, if people don't know, it's a little town about an hour and a half west of Dubbo.
Yes.
And my mum and dad raised me on country music pretty much, and would take me to all of the shows that would come to town in Canamble, which wasn't very many a year, I can say.
Yes.
But people like Gina Jeffries, Teresa Daly, Lee Kernigan, Tammy
Kernigan. Yes, the big tours.
Yeah, would come out and include Canamble. And so, yeah, that's pretty much just where I fell in love with it and wanted to get into country music myself. And there's no one musical in my family. So my parents were like,
really?
Yeah, literally.
Oh, wow.
I mean, my parents absolutely love country music, but they're not like players or singers or anything. And yeah, pretty much just fell in love with it, got into it, and then I was really lucky to meet a few mentors throughout my career. Like I met Lynn Botel first. Actually, she was my very first singing teacher. Well, not my first singing teacher, my second singing teacher.
You can't get any better than that, can you? She's just so good.
Yes, and then Gina Jeffries, who mentored me for quite some time, and and here we are.
And you're teaching, aren't you, in Gina Jeffries workshops as well now?
Sometimes I do some songwriting workshops, which is really cool. It's like a nationals group for people all over Australia who songwrite together. So that's pretty cool.
I think it's fantastic. I watch a lot of the stuff, and I just think since COVID, we've learned how to do that not in person, and watching the changes. It's so exciting that you can get in touch with somebody overseas or anywhere in the country and do a songwrite now.
It's honestly incredible. That's one of the good things that came out of a lot of bad things.
Yes, that's exactly right.
It's so true. It's definitely made the world feel smaller in the way that we all learnt to connect really well online.
Yes.
And I absolutely love that. So I still do it all the time. With other co-writers in Australia and also overseas.
Isn't that amazing?
Yeah,
I love that. And it's funny because we were doing Country Kickback. It's just before COVID, about 12 months before COVID, and we had these online platforms, and then it was just such a new thing, and people were really nervous and didn't know how to use it, and then COVID hit, and all of a sudden everyone's so comfortable,
just forced to it.
It works really well.
Yeah,
it's so funny.
And look, here we are.
And here we are.
The people who aren't in Tamworth are in Tamworth.
Yeah, exactly right. Exactly right. Tell us a bit about your Tamworth, because I don't know how you've actually got time to sleep, let alone anything, because I've seen you popping up everywhere, main stage, interviews, performances. What has it been like so far?
Oh my gosh, it's been incredibly busy. Like you said, I have been here, there, and everywhere. I'm the ambassador of the festival, so that keeps me really busy with lots of different media things, and also creating like social media content. People will see me down on Peel Street. We've been doing like little interviews with fans down on the street.
I've seen that. It's fantastic.
And I've also been doing Star Chats, which has been fun, like another interview series, and then getting around playing. And I've got my show tomorrow, so I'm sort of like putting all these different hats on, putting all these different hats on, and just really loving it. I absolutely love Tamworth because I think it's such a unique festival in the way that it goes for 10 days.
I know.
So
you're the only one.
You're fully immersing yourself in country music for that time, and I feel like you run into people a lot too. So it becomes a very community. Like you run into the same people a lot.
Absolutely,
cool.
And you stop and you talk. And Mum said to me last night, it takes you 2 hours to walk Peel Street.
I know, because everyone knows you.
And you're just like, so nice.
I love that about it. And I love the community. And I always come at country music as a fan first, because that's how I was raised.
That's right.
And that's why I fell in love with country music, is because all my favourite artists gave me the time of day. So my goal is to always give everyone as much time as I possibly can. And sometimes it's been running while I've been here in the festival, because it has been like one thing after the other.
Yeah.
But I love it. I love being here.
I do too. It's funny. Everyone's like, oh, do you really, how do you do it? Why do you do it every year? And you always come home so tired. I said, but it's 10 days of people that understand us.
Yeah, I get it.
People that fully get it.
That's what I love too.
Yeah, it's just so, and it's I feel so safe wandering around here by myself. I feel like even if they're people that you don't know, you connect with them, and it's just so safe and happy. I love
good
that.
country people.
Exactly.
For sure.
Yes. So tomorrow your show. Tell us about that. How's it going?
It's happening at 3:00 tomorrow at Moonshiners. I actually don't know where the tickets are, but yesterday
we had like 20 left.
Well, I was going to say yesterday it was fully sold out at the capacity of like how we had it set, which was just mind blowing, and I'm so overwhelmed by the support and the love. And then what we did was we called up the venue and we were like, is there any way we can maybe do 20 more tickets? And so we had 20 more, and that was last night. And I honestly haven't checked since then. So go to my website, obviously, if you want to get them, or to go to the TCMF website.
Yeah. And don't leave it long.
Because I don't know. I don't know. But I'm just honestly so excited for that show. It's my only full band show where I'm just really doing my thing, which I'm absolutely looking forward to. And it's a show that we've never ever done before. So if people like have been to one of my shows before, it will be really different. We're actually bringing in a bunch of the like little more country covers and things that I've been doing across my socials, which has been going fun. It's going to be a fun show.
I think that's one thing I love watching. That sounds creepy. Watching you though, watching your socials and how different and interactive you are with your artists and with your fans, but also creative. You're doing such different little things, and I love that because it's entertaining and people remember it.
Yeah, totally. So and it's like, you know what? I just I try my absolute best to just be like a positive, like, you know, when you scroll past certain accounts and you go, oh, that person always just makes me laugh or makes me smile. And it's like, that's what I love about social media, is following people who just do things in a creative way, do it in a positive way. And so that's what my goal is always. And I absolutely love it. My husband, Jeremy Minette, is an amazing, well, he's an amazing guitarist first.
Yes.
Then he became an amazing videographer, basically out of the lockdowns as well. That was another thing that came from that. And he makes all of the content look so beautiful with his very expensive camera.
I love it. I love watching you guys work together too, because he creates magic.
He's so clever. And like so many of the things, like the little skits that we do and stuff on socials too, like we come up with them together. Like we're laughing back and forward saying how funny is this, how funny is that. But so it's all collaborative.
I think you guys have been together since you were so young too. And so you didn't meet through music. You met through I always just, you two, you can see it's such a connection and both such great musicians. I always just thought it was a music thing, but then one day I don't know what I saw, but I'm like, it's from like when you were really young.
Yeah, so we're in the same music school in like senior years of high school, and it was funny because he was a very like successful musician from a young age. He played in a rock band that actually was like an AC/DC tribute band, and they actually won, if anyone remembers, there was like No Talent Time on the footy show.
Oh my gosh.
So they won that, and they won like a Winnebago when they were like 12. Right.
Oh my gosh.
And so he was like really into music from a young age. And then they also won, became second in they won Australian Battle of the Bands, and then they went over to London and came second in Global Battle of the Bands. So he was really successful, and I admired that. But we actually had a bit of a competition mentality going on in
each other.
We were like, we were constantly trying to one up each other with our marks and things like that. And then what started out as a bit of a rivalry obviously turned into love forever.
Yes.
And he's the most amazing human. Everyone who meets him goes, he's just like so charismatic and so awesome to be around. And very grateful for
I think you're so talented but also so humble about it. It's so cute.
I know.
Yes. Now, what have you got? I know that we can't do a big show, but we will definitely have you back. But what have you got 2024? Have you got a few things planned? Because I don't think you stopped in 2023.
I know.
But 2024, what are you looking at?
2024, I'm so excited. My main goal is just to get out to as many places as we possibly can and play. We're announcing new shows and festivals all the time, which is really exciting. Like we just announced one up in Airlie Beach called Country Fest, which has John Fogerty is headlining, which is like so cool.
I saw that name and I thought, I want to see that. I haven't seen him live.
Oh my gosh, I cannot wait. Like I seriously, as soon as I heard it, I was like, my dad is going to pass out at the fact that I'm playing at a festival with John Fogerty. Yes. And he's going to look the flight before me or something like but like playing different things like that, different festivals around, going to Dubbo to play. I was actually born in Dubbo because you can't have a baby in Canamble, so my mum had to go to Dubbo. So I'm like, that's my born town show.
That is going to be beautiful.
Yeah, playing at Stock Root Festival and things like that. So I'm going to be getting around and playing as many festivals as possible. But we're announcing new things all the time. So it's just like head to my socials, which is at Max Jack Music, which is probably here somewhere.
It is in the comments, but we'll pop it up again for
everything. But yeah, so head there and obviously I'll announce everything and hopefully I'm coming to your town.
So if not, say where you want everyone to go. Yeah. Tell us a venue, tell us an area.
It's actually so good to know because we constantly do, especially like towns we haven't been to before. We're researching, but we never know where the locals love to go. So if people have a favourite venue,
tell us. Let us know.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for joining us. I know you're about to run off and do another interview, but it's been lovely having you on. It's so good to finally meet you and do some together.
Yeah.
But guys, we'll be back very, very soon. We've got lots of shows today, so keep looking because they will come up and remind you very soon.
Oh, thank you for everything that you do and supporting artists and you know, getting into the stories and stuff. It means so much.
It's our favourite thing.
That's so good.
We'll see you guys soon.
Thank you for listening. We hope you've enjoyed today's program. See you next time with the latest with Country Kickback.